using a band and a disc. I'm going to show you how you can get the perfect disc golf warm-up in 5 minutes. So this video, feel free to follow along with the timers here. First thing is going to be a stretch phase, 10 alternating adductor rock back with lat stretch. You want to keep both your arms straight. Slowly transition into a full stretch, keeping one leg straight and driving the other leg forward. You should feel this in the inner thigh muscle. Next up, this is for the spine and the outer leg. 10 alternating curtsy lunge with rotation. You want to keep the knee just above the ground here, using a little bit of tension on the outside of your leg to stretch at the same time as you're rotating and reaching 180 degrees straight behind you. Next one, again, we are rotational athletes, so mobility in the spine is crucial. So 10 alternating T-spine rotations. The goal here is to actively rotate the spine rather than using your arm to push and rotate your spine. Now, if you don't yet have the ability to do this, you're going to want to work on other postural openers, like making sure that you don't have too much of a back arch, like this one, okay? Each direction gets 10 alternating disc halos. I like to do 2 going clockwise, 2 going counterclockwise until I get 10 in each direction. The goal here is to get your elbows out in front of you, keep your head in place, then pull the disc as low behind your back as you can. This is great to open up and kind of lubricate the deep shoulder joints. Then we move into the banded pullovers. Again, 10 reps here. Making sure you stand up tall, giving that band a little bit of tension, scraping the spine. I see a lot of people mess this one up by flaring their rib cage, but you want to actively squeeze down your abs. Keep your rib cage tight. Next one, 20 alternating X pattern pull-aparts. These are again to activate those deep shoulder muscles, the ones that can get injured due to lack of activation. Next one, 20 putts inside of 15 feet. Got to get your putting practice in. Might as well do it during the warm-up as part of your everyday routine. Next one, before you actually release a disc into a full throw, you want to check your mechanics. Do disc whips on each arm. 2 sets of 5. Not going maximum speed, just working on the mechanics. If you have that band, set it down on the floor in a straight line and use your front heel and your back toe on opposite sides of that band. Make sure that you're pushing in a straight line. And yes, we want to use the offside here. If you have a flight towel, this is a great way to incorporate that warm-up with the flight towel because you get that added resistance and the benefit of holding a disc in the position that you will be when you actually release it for a full throw. And again, got to use both sides. Some bonus points for extra workouts that you can add in for disc golf strengthening, okay? Loaded backwards walking for the knees. Think about pushing through the toes and keeping your butt back. Using a steady basket or T sign. Use your same band. Go for face pull-aparts. Another tool that's a favorite of mine is the Pro Pull. Now, with a steady anchor, Pull in a straight line using the band for added resistance. This is a great way to lock in your form using resistance to actually bring you through the pattern really slowly. Now, we have a lot of back injuries in the sport of disc golf, and that's largely due to lack of mobility and stability. This is one in that first category of mobility. Jefferson curls. Rolling forward. Single leg deadlift. Here's for stability. Got to make sure that you have the ability and the stability to work on one leg. You should feel this in the hamstrings. VMO squat. This is for the deep knee extensors. These muscles are known to protect the knee, and especially as rotational athletes, got to have powerful knees. You'll notice that my heels are coming up off the ground, and that's on purpose. You can also elevate your heels. Now, for more bulletproof knees, direct calf strengthening. This is a major factor in the ability of your knees to be stable. Okay? Straight knee calf raises and bent knee calf raises. Working slightly different parts of the knee. You can see my knees are actually traveling way over my toes on this bent knee calf raise. Lastly, tibialis raise. Every time you take a step, tibialis is on the front of your shin. That's responsible for slowing down your foot. Hope these exercises help. Get out there, get throwing.